Hi everyone, hope you're well. So this is the meditation that was supposed to be used for the May Sister Circle. This is centering around self-love, compassion, healthy relationships and healthy boundaries. So what we're going to be doing today is meditating with the goddess Venus. As the reason that we were touching upon this was because Venus is currently in retrograde. It went into retrograde on the 13th of May 2020 and it will be still in place until the 25th of June 2020. And this is in Gemini, so it's got big self-expression behind it at the moment. So what I would like you to do is, first off, get yourself comfortable. If you sat in a chair, just make sure that your feet are on the ground and that you're in the most comfortable position you can be in that chair. If you are lying on the floor or you are sat on a mat, I would recommend some blankets just in case you get a bit cold. So I just want you to take just a couple of minutes here. I will explain the meditation we're going to do. This is going to be another Tonglen meditation. If you attended the full moon meditation group the previous week on the 6th of May, then we did a Tonglen meditation. If not, if you just came across this on my website or YouTube, I'm going to talk you through it anyway. So this meditation is where we are breathing in love, compassion, kindness, and we're breathing out any of the negativity that comes, that we're looking to shift, to get rid of. So on this occasion, we will, instead of breathing in white light, we will be breathing in a pink light because we are working with Venus. And we will still be breathing out the black smoke and passing it on. We will also, after doing this for about 5-10 minutes, which is quite a long time obviously, we'll then be moving on to do a meditation where we're sending rose petals out to our fellow sisters who need a little bit of help with love and compassion for themselves at the moment. So if you are comfortable, we will begin. So I would just like you to start by taking 3 large breaths in through your nose. And just allow your stomach to expand and it'll get harder. And when you've held that breath for as long as you can, just let that breath go. And if you can do that again for me, take all that breath in through your nose. And then when you're ready, just release it. And then one final time for me. So then just allow your breath to return to its normal natural rhythm, but pay some close attention to it just for a few moments. Follow the in and the out breath. So then I would now like you to start thinking of all those things, all those boundaries that we need for our healthy relationships, and what do you need support with, and what do you need to release? What do you need from your past where you haven't been able to have those healthy boundaries for whatever reason? But just know that Venus is working closely with you now. So if you just want to draw in the white light around you as a protection bubble, coming up from your head, down past your shoulders, down past your waist, your hips, your knees, and then finally round your feet. Now if you look ahead of you, you'll see a pink light. This pink light is a light representation of the goddess Venus. Welcome that light into the bubble. And that light is going to surround your protection bubble like pink mist that you're surrounded by. Take just a few moments to acclimatise yourself to this pink mist that you're surrounded by. This is not something to fear, as it is a pure light representation of love and beauty and creativity and expression. So now I'd like you to breathe in some of this pink mist and allow it to flow down into your heart centre. And just hold it there for a moment. And then breathe out. What you're going to be breathing out is black smoke, as this pink mist, this pink light, is dispelling the negativity. It is freeing it from your body and liberating you. And if you like to breathe in that pink light again, feel it flow right down into your heart centre. And then just allow the black smoke to come up and out. moment, that is all you need to do. So what I'm going to do is just leave you there, practicing this small act of self-compassion and love for yourself. Just keep breathing in that pink light and allowing it to dispel all those things that we've held on to that aren't very loving, that aren't very kind. So we're going to stay with this pink light for just one more minute, and then we're going to move on. So now we're going to move on to the next stage, where we send love and compassion to our fellow sisters. So what I would like you to do is just visualise that pink mist slowly turning into rose petals. These rose petals can be any colour, from pink to white to yellow, whatever has more significance and ties to love for you. All these rose petals are lying at your feet. There's thousands of them. So what I'd like you to do is, in your mind's eye, just pick up a bunch of those beautiful, beautiful, love-filled rose petals and send them out to one of your sisters. Imagine you're throwing them over her head and showering her with love that she much needs. Now you're going to move on to another fellow sister. You're just going to collect those roses again and throw them towards another fellow sister who needs some extra support with love and compassion, or who you just want to make your love known for her. So we're going to keep doing that for the next few minutes. So keep collecting those rose petals and keep sending them out to those who you love most. So now all the roses are going to disappear except for a few. that Venus would like you to pick up and just pop it in your pocket. Because then you will always have a pocket full of love. Once you've picked up those roses, the bubble is going to start to slowly come away. It's going to come back up your legs, coming over your hips and your stomach, over your shoulders, and then finally from over your head. And that bubble of love has gone back out to the universe, spreading love, beauty, creativity and compassion wherever it goes. So now I'd just like you to take a few moments to go back to paying attention to that breath. Notice where your breath goes. Also take time to notice if there's any areas of tension. If there are any areas of tension, just make a note of where it is, because this will have relevance. And this is our body's way of trying to tell us that we are storing something isn't quite right, something that we need to look at and address. Now just spend a few moments thanking yourself for giving yourself this time, as this is a simple way that we can be kind and do something for ourselves, as that is always important. We do at some point have to come top of the list. It's okay to make ourselves the priority and do what we need to do for us. Because when we take care of ourselves, it's actually to the benefit of other people, because we're more kind, we're more understanding, we have more patience, and we'll have an abundance of love that we're able to share out, because we've replenished our own cup. So now I would like to start taking 3 large breaths in through your nose, preparing yourself to come back to your body. And when you're ready, just release, hold and release that breath. When you're ready, take another. And start to give your fingers and toes a wiggle and a wriggle. And then finally, one last large breath in through your nose. Arms a stretch. Roll your shoulders back. And when you're ready, open your eyes. So thank you for joining me in that meditation. If you attended the Sister Circle last night, thank you very much for sharing your time and your experiences and your wisdom with me. So I hope you have a lovely day, and I'm sending you all lots of love. Bye.